folks. Get up out my house.
I don't have to. So you keep saying that.
Oh, but you do. Goodbye. She just said that she has to go and she's leaving. So goodbye. Look, white folks. Whatever. Back away from my door.
I'm not in your house.
And you better not step up in here either. Because I have Second Amendment rights. So you better not step up in my door.
Is that a threat?
No, it's not a threat. You better not come up in my door as a black woman. You better not. You better not.
Oh, so I mean, you
better not come in my door. You better not come in my door. White police officers, you better not come in my door. You better not, white police officers, come in my door.
You're really racist.
No, you're a racist. You better not come in my door.
Okay.
White folks. Hurry up.
I'm not going anywhere. So you're doing
Hurry
I'm not
up.
leaving. I'm not leaving. My son is 12 days old. Like, what are you
Oh,
Guys, let's go. Some of them, they're not screaming. It's like they wanted to be raped, you see. She also claims she no more
like
crying.
She's enjoying it, you know, even though she isn't, but it's like she's enjoying it.
Do you think it's right? Do you think it's right to rape?
Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong.
What about the consequences of what you're doing in terms of how that affects the
Exactly.
person that's raped?
Yeah, the consequences, we look at that all the time, you know, because it happens, she might scream, you know, people might wake up. A lot of people,
I'm
especially.
not just talking about, I'm talking about the emotional effect, the physical effect it has on the girl.
Yeah. Sometimes we know that we might rape her and wake up tomorrow with viruses ourselves, like HIV, you know.
What about regretting what you've done to the girl?
I also do regret about it, because if she fell pregnant, what will be that baby's father? Who will be that baby's father?
But what about her personal feelings?
The whole compound of the whole block, it took shahada. It's a big difference as a Muslim, man. You see clear, you think clear. Allah is definitely making it easy for us. And as a Muslim, you know what you want with your brother, what you want me to say. And I wouldn't even let nobody even put another brother or Muslim in one. There's Muslims in here. There's a lot of good brothers in here. When I come in, they show me love. Allahu Akbar. You see.
Book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right, before I continue, let me start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teaching the quest where I learn this truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord Select. All right, finna get into this, this morning lesson real quick, Lord willing. Be edifying, all right? And it's really just going to be dealing with, how the love of many is waxing cold. That's the scripture I had post when the lesson began, all right? And it opened up with the drunk Eva, old Eva, all right, putting young Eva, her daughter, all right, and her daughter's 12-day-old child, all right? She was trying to put him out of the house, all right, in 38 degree weather, all right, And the times we coming into, it's going to be a lot of that right there, right? Because the Lord is going to break up the households, all right? The Lord tells you in Matthew 10, let me find it right quick. All right, how he going to break these households up. He going to set the daughter against the mother, the father against the son, the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. All right, let me see. It's Matthew 10. I'm going to start at verse 34. It say, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right, the sword meaning division. All right. Verse 35, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foe should be there of his own household. All right. So in that particular clip, all right, again, as the caption read, the grandmother, all right, was upset at her daughter and was wanting to put her daughter and her granddaughter out of her house, all right, to the extent where she called, all right, you know, Esau, the 911 people, all right, you know, and they came over, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who called 911 to be exact. It might have been the daughter, all right, because of the way the mother was interacting with, the way the grandmother was interacting with the police, you know. She was calling them all kind of white motherfuckers and shit, you know. The love of many is waxing cold, all right? And her daughter was telling her, I don't have to leave, all right? You know. Hey, it's going down out here, all right? And then in the clip to follow, you know, I had another clip showing these men, all right, who are out here seizing these women by force, all right? And they're not remorseful in any way about it, all right? It's, at least not as far as how the women feel. They say they feel bad about, you know, if a child results in said action. But as far as how the woman felt, you know, they didn't give two shits, all right? They actually went in to describe that some of these women that they've done that to actually like it, all right? They actually, or what they say, the dude said they were actually in fear, but at the same time enjoying it, all right? And that ain't the first time I've heard, you know what I'm saying, somebody say that before, all right? You know, a woman, you know, hey, I ain't gonna even just jump all into that, you know. If you know how men deal with their women, like for us men who have women, when we deal with our women, they like it a certain way, all right? And it's, you know, if you're the man that's giving it to them and they cool with it, then they cool with it, but they ain't cool with other men doing it, I guess. But either way, you know, the Lord gonna bring a lot of that on these women in the times we're coming into, all right? And I'm gonna read it to show you, all right? Isaiah 13 and verse 16, all right? It say, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, their wives ravished, all right? That's what's coming to America, Babylon the Great, all right? Spiritual Sodom and Egypt, all right? A lot of this is going to be taking place in the days we're coming into, which in the scriptures are known as Jacob's trouble, all right? I did the lesson the other day showing, you know, how Esau got these movies back out, you know, the first purge, all right, the election year, all right, you know, he got all them shits back up on Netflix, all right? And if you watch the what is it, the first purge, when they was experimenting on Jake in the Hood and shit, all right, the particular Eve that was the star of the movie, all right, she got caught up and she fell, all right? This Edomite had an entrapment and he grabbed her ankle and he pulled her toward he was down there like in a sewer, all right? And he had her legs open, all right? And the nigga started getting his trump on, all right? He started grabbing her by her shit, all right? You know, when she got loose, she ran off. She said, you pussy grabbing motherfucker, all right? Hey, these men are going to be out here doing those things and more because there's going to be nobody to stop them, all right? It's not going to be a 12-hour event. It's going to be a never-ending event, all right? Said trouble after said trouble, all right, for the wicked of our people, all right? Man, and the majority of our people are women, all right? And you see the stories that men say, they say they don't give a damn. They go in and they take them women and they understand the risk that they could make up, that they could wake up the next day with a STD and whatnot, but they still put it all on the line. And that's because the Lord got them spirits created for vengeance to do those things, all right? It's Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it, all right, you know? And the only people who gonna have a protection in that darkness is the elect, all right, you know, in that time, all right, when that dark time is on this earth, and judgment is just pouring out like water out of a faucet, you know, the only people who gonna have a covering is the elect, of Israel. That's it. Everybody else that's over here in the land of the north, you know what I'm saying, America, Babylon the Great, you're going to get put to death. You're going to be judged. You're going to go through Jacob's trouble, and then ultimately you're going to die by whatever judgment the Lord God slated for you to die by, all right? You know? But it's another thing also, you know, I showed you at the end of the lesson, you know, these niggas that's you know, converting to this Islam shit, all right? Now that's a trap in itself, because you gotta understand when you read the what is it, Southern Poverty Law Group, they got Islam as a terroristic group. All right, and we know what's going down with the sand niggas and the red niggas. All right, I ain't gotta call them by their true biblical identities. We know what's going down with them. All right, and they're gonna tie a lot of our people into their life. I mean, and a lot of our people deserve it, because a lot of our people believe and think that they are those things. They believe in that particular religion. All right, I actually got a family member. Well, he's something like a family member. All right, when we was young and shit. All right, he a little bit younger than me, but he was one of them wild ass niggas. All right, he was getting sent off to the boys' homes and boot camps and shit. All right, at around the age of 10, 11, and 12 and shit, he was going through all of that. He was a fucking wild ass nigga. All right, but now that we've grown up and, you know, we're in our, you know, early and mid 30s and whatnot. All right, dude, and calm down and is a completely different person. All right, and I told my brother, I ran into him the other day. I was like, man, I seen Kinfolk, da 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 da. And my brother was like, shit, yeah, he ain't like he was when we was young. He actually done chilled out. He a cool nigga now. I was like, yeah, he seemed a little chill. My brother was like, yeah, that's because that nigga, I was like, man, that nigga, I told him, bro, I said, that nigga had that beanie on like he, one of them people. He was like, yeah, that nigga is a Muslim. He was like, man, but he cool though, man. He was like, he do all of the stuff the Muslim do. He face the east when he pray. Like he was building this nigga up or some shit. I'm like, why is it that it take little badass, wicked ass niggas to find Allah for y'all to think that they something good now? Why couldn't find Yahweh Shem Yahushua? All right, and that's because Yahweh Shem Yahushua didn't want them. And it also shows that them niggas is still wicked ass pieces of shit. All right, the world will love its own. All right, we ain't fucking Muslims. All right, that's Ishmael religion. All right. Anyway, he was like, man, that nigga good. He do his shit. You know, he pray to the east and all that bullshit. I'm like, nigga, you know all this shit he do. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, is you a Muslim? That's what I was thinking, all right? I'm like, man, y'all niggas that find a route in anything, a route and a method in anything except righteousness, all right? You know? Okay, then, man, you tell these niggas, hey, the Israelite principles is to pray and face the east. All right, and you tell them the Israelite principles and whatnot, they don't hear it, but the moment another religion is up, you know, these niggas is for it. All right, and that's why the Lord gonna kill 2 out of 3 of you wicked ass niggas, all right? So I said that to say, you know, to add on to what you seen in that clip with them niggas in Chicago. All right, they were like, man, this was the worst block, da 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 da. Now these niggas done found Allah, you know? Man, say, when Esau comes down with that sword, all right, you niggas is gonna get it. You niggas gonna get it, all right? Because the Lord is gonna have Esau mash you niggas down, all right? Ain't Allah, Muhammad or whatever else you niggas worship ain't gonna fucking save, protect, or defend you in that day. All right, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the defender of his people. All right, not no fucking Allah or whatever else you niggas worship. But you know, keep stacking your sins up, Jake. All right, you 2/3, keep stacking them up. All right, keep doing what it is you're doing. All right. Because we in that year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, all right? And you ain't escaping, all right? You know, this is going to be your judgment for this life and your previous lives, all right? This is when Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh is going to send Yahweh to settle all scores and debts with you niggas, all right? You blasphemous, rebellious, you know, hearted niggas, all right? This is Jeremiah 5:23. It say, but this people had their revolting and a rebellious heart, meaning mine. They are revolted and gone, all right? And that's why these niggas is, all right, running behind Buddha, all right? Even these celebrity niggas now, all right? I counted at least 3 last week. All right, you had, who was it? Tank Davis, all right, Devin Haney. All right, these niggas talking about they to change the Tank Davis nigga to change his name. All right, man. You niggas is strong in your lot. All right, you're waxing worse and worse, and the elect are waxing closer and closer to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, you know what I'm saying? It's like the closer we get to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the further away you niggas get from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right, and it's obvious. All right, if you got eyes to see, it's obvious. All right, it's a extremely spiritual and scary time to be alive right now. All right, you got brothers getting sifted out. You know, men that been a part of this thing, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus years, all right? You know what I'm saying? And now they then lost the sauce, all right? You know what I'm saying? Man, how you lose the sauce at the end, all right? And that's because Yahweh Shem Yahushua took it away, all right? And that's a fearful thing in itself, all right? If the Lord was to, you know, cast us into the darkness that these niggas is in, man, I pray the Lord kill me, you know? Hey, I pray the Lord just kill me. Don't take the truth away. Don't cast me out with them niggas, just kill my ass, all right? I don't even want, if I can't be in the truth, I don't even want to be on the earth. I don't even want to live. I don't even want to be. I'd rather be dead in the spirit world. Fuck that. All right, because that's all this life gives you is death. All right, these women provide nothing but death. You know what I'm saying? It's just a death culture. All right, and we need a reset. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming back to, you know, reset the way that it's reset it the way it's supposed to be. All right. So, you know, this was just some quick and solid to the point, nothing too deep. You know, I had a couple of clips and I wanted to do a video. All right, I ain't been in the spirit to just make long videos here of late because, you know, it's just, it ain't a whole lot to say. I mean, it is a whole lot to say, but it can be said in a short amount of time. All right, get right to the point. All right. And the point that's being made is that 2 out of 3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans get ready to die. And you're going to learn to death by pain. All right. And it's going down over here in Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America. So, you know, with that being said, I'm going to close it. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching the Quezrala and his truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, Kwam Yasharala. And Wild Bible Ball. Shalom.